Yeah, Leo says he's gonna do what you call an urban sprawl. He's gonna spread out. How's he gonna do that? Well, I'll tell you how we'd do it. We would take over the country. I'd make it a military dictatorship first of all. I'd grab all the little scallywags. I'd make a deal with Iceland. I'd build a big massive force course on the part of Iceland that was that's uninhabited. I'll put all the youngsters in there building. We'd have plans for that anyway. I've already spoke to people about it regarding growing stuff, right? So what I'd do was I'd ship all the youngsters that were problems up there and put them in the military and train them up and keep them there for a while until they behave themselves and get them married off to Icelandic brides probably. But the main thing I'd do is I'd do a super fast line railway using all the oil revenue that they're trying to give away to Norway. And I'll make the super fast light railway on top of magnets and I'll make it in the shape of a bow. It'd go from Cork to Dublin to Belfast or maybe even to Donegal, and then it'd have another city. I'd build another city, a super flash modern city right next to the mountains. And then that would be Ireland in the 21st century, similar to what they have in Japan. And then I'll bring all the people back that the Danann apartheid government drove out over the past 40 years to these new cities. And I would open up the mineral resources, because I'd have a navy as well, because I'd have oil. I wouldn't be giving all the oil away to the people up in Scandinavia. I'd share it with the Icelanders because they're related to us, they're Limerick Vikings. They could have a piece of everything. And I'd make a contingency plan for the Icelandic people in case the volcanoes ever went off there, because there's a lot of volcanic activity these days. The ring of fire is kicking right off. The Icelandic people would probably want an evacuation plan. I'd clean up Limerick. I'd bring all the Icelandic people down there because that's where they're from, on a cruise, an Icelandic cruise. I'd take the youngsters up there that were acting the bollocks. I wouldn't give a fuck who they were. I'd put them all in the army instead of having people firing zeros and all and pharmaceutical poison over the walls in the Wheatfield prison and Mountjoy and all. There wouldn't be any of that going on. No, they'd all be in the military, and I'd be sending them down to crush heathen kingdoms on behalf of the Most High. And I'd have all the Mormons coming back into this country. This would be a Christian kingdom, no doubt about it. And the women would have to produce children, and the men would have to go and fight heathens, just like Alexander, Athelstan and Callahan they just did, as it's prescribed in the Bible, and destroy the kingdom of the beast until the time of the end. That's what it says in the book of Daniel. See, all the plans are already in there. But can you imagine this, for instance, a super light fast railway system where you could just jump on a train and go along magnets all the way up to Cork or Belfast in a matter of an hour or something. Everyone would want to do business here, and then we'd have access to all the mineral wealth because the ice caps allegedly are melting. Can you imagine all the mineral wealth that's up there? We have to have a piece of that because we do a treaty with the Icelandic people, and maybe even with Greenland. America, we probably even have to become part of the Americans or something like that, because the Americans are faithful and bold, you know. The land of the brave, the land of the bold, that's the family motto. They're all going in with the Europeans. The Europeans, you just have to submit like the rest of them. The nation and the kingdom that does not submit will be totally and utterly wasted. It's all part and parcel of God's plan in the Bible. If you read the Bible, it wouldn't sound, some people this might sound fantastical too. But if you read the Bible, it wouldn't sound fantastical because you'd see God's plan in the Bible. And then you'd know that this was what was going to happen. And then you'd know that Leo would have to be in on it, or when I become ruler, as prescribed in the Bible, it says that when a certain man becomes ruler, because I'm direct descendant of the line of David, the lines of Judah, people accept that in certain parts of the world, probably not over here, but Jesus says a man is read out on or something like that in his own land. But anyway, I have them all brought before me and shot up against the wall. No doubt about it. I would not care less. If they're not in God's plan, they're in God's way. And if I'm doing God's work and you get in my way, well, do the maths. Kiss your ass goodbye.